All right, Fiona Anderson from Business in Vancouver back with us. Good morning, Fiona. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Steve?
Good. So anti-spam legislation 1 year ago.
That's right. That's right.
It was the big talk.
It was the big talk. It came into effect July 1st, 2014, so its birthday is tomorrow. So how has it been doing? Well, CRTC, the one that regulates the anti-spam legislation, actually administered some fines yesterday. So it's the third company to be fined, Porter Airlines. It's the airline out of Toronto Centre Island. It does a lot of small hops. It was fined $150,000 for sending out emails that didn't have an unsubscribe button. And then when people asked to unsubscribe, didn't do it right away. And there's also some question about whether they even had consent of the people to send them emails. So that is the third company to be fined. So let's look at who has been fined to date. So Porter Airlines, as I said, fined yesterday $150,000 for not complying with the anti-spam legislation. Plenty of Fish, they were fined $48,000. Now, no details are really available on what they were doing wrong, but they've got 100 million users. You can imagine they're sending out a lot of emails. Maybe some of them aren't quite with consent. But the biggest fine has gone to CompuFinder, $1.1 million. CompuFinder is a company that promotes training courses for business development. And it was fined $1.1 million in March. And at that time, 26% of complaints to the CRTC was about CompuFinder. So how many complaints have been made to CRTC so far? Up to about the end of last week, the number of complaints have been 322,000. So that's a lot of complaints. So does that mean that the legislation is working? Well, yes and no. Email security firm CloudMark found that spam originating within Canada was in fact down 37% from a year ago. But most of our spam comes from outside Canada. And what's also happening is that legitimate emails have been cut back as well. So while our spam email is down 37%, a lot of legitimate emails are down about the same percentage because people are afraid they don't have the consent. And so for legitimate business purposes, businesses are having trouble sending out the emails they need. So it's some good, some bad. We are getting less emails, less spam, but less good emails too.
All right, Fiona, thank you very much. Fiona Anderson from Business in Vancouver. She'll be back in an hour with more business news.